I got several varieties of the Jackall Super Break Blade Fine in my winter haul this year. This is the Super White. Now the weather warmed up this week, and it hit 70 yesterday on Saturday. And I've been itching to get back on the water, so I had to take that opportunity to take this guy out and see what it could do. Now there's one thing that I don't like about it, but we're going to get to that later. Let's see some fish real quick. First of all, this is no jackhammer, and it wasn't meant to be. This is a much more compact, finesse approach to the chatterbait. It's not the quickest starter, and the vibration is pretty subtle compared to something like the jackhammer.
Oh, it's just covered in grass. That's that salad there, buddy. Hey, friend.
Now, another thing to point out here is that this pond is pure grass bottom.
Take care of that for you.
There's no crawling bottom out here. You've got to move.
There you go. Jackall Break Blade, super fine.
But with a chatterbait, I'm trying not to let this thing touch the bottom.
Okay.
But I do want it to get up in the grass and rip through it, right? You want to have that reaction opportunity.
Brother. Okay. Come here.
The break blade does pretty well at getting down in the grass, but not taking much with it when you do rip through it. You'll see me pulling through several tall patches of grass right here, right before this bite. I actually didn't get the full hook set on this fish.
Where you going? Where you going?
It felt like the bite came halfway through pulling it out of that last bit of grass.
Okay. Nice fight on you. Hey, that's a good one. Easy, bud. Ooh, I don't know if I even had you hooked right. Yeah. Let's see, that's decent. Okay, let's try not to get soaked this time. And we still got soaked. All right, little buddy. Little smaller than the last two. Them showing off. All right. Yep. There we go. Digging down in the dirt. Look at you. Hello, buddy. Thanks for the hit. piece. If I can pull it in. Yo, nice little fight on you, little guy. You must be hungry, huh? All right.
All right, so that's the Jackall Break Blade Super Fine. No, wait. That's the Jackall Super Break Blade Fine. Now, there's one thing I don't like about it, and here it is. I'm sure this can be easily fixed with just a pair of pliers. But just so you know, right out of the box, you might have to close that little gap right there. That little gap was just wide enough to get my line through. That happened 3 times while I was out on the water. The line right off the blade got caught up in there and wrapped around and made a huge mess. And it was a nightmare to get out. So before you take this thing out, maybe grab some pliers and squeeze that gap shut, which I'm about to try right now. Okay. I took the pliers to it. Not bad. If anybody's got any better ideas on how to seal that up, do let me know in the comments. All right, I'm going to go. Go catch some fish. I'm going to try to do the same. But if you can't, maybe it's still too cold where you're at, go check out this video right here. I think you might like it. Or you might hate it. In which case, by all means, tell me why you hate it in those comments. All right. Catch y'all.